Alright, hey everybody, so welcome to another After We Collided movie video. So I wanted to take this minute to actually talk about the misinformation that I've been seeing spread around the fandom in terms of the release date. Now, we are all anticipating this movie. We are all anxiously awaiting this movie, so we are literally latching on to any piece of information that we can actually, get our hands on, and, we're like, oh, we found this release date. No, we found this release date. No, we found this release date. And this is all really coming from Google, because literally when you go to Google and type in After We Collided or After We Collided movie, off to the side you see something like a release date that says, April 25th, Ukraine. No, actually it's May 4th, Ukraine. No, actually now it's saying, May 28th. Ukraine. And again, I do understand this need to actually grab onto any little piece of information and any little piece of, any type of information that we can get, because we really are kind of sitting in the dark right now. But the one thing that I do want to say is that Google is not an official source, because no distributor has actually announced a release date. Well, actually one has, and I'm going to cover that in a second. But, just Google saying oh, this film is coming out May 28th in the Ukraine, that's not an official source. Only official distributors can actually set the release date. So yes, yesterday on Facebook, on a Facebook page called Team Finity, they put up this post that said, coming September After We Collided. Now that is actually an official distributor for South Africa. So yes, for South Africa, yes, you guys could end up getting this thing in September, because that is an official distributor, and we now have, a month at least for South Africa. And so if Team Finity were to all of a sudden, tomorrow or next week say, the film has been pushed back, or no, actually it's not coming out in September, it's actually coming out in, say, June, July, or even October, November, then you can say that the film has been pushed back. But I keep seeing people, every time that Google changes the release date, I keep seeing people say, oh, the film's been pushed back, oh, the film's been delayed. Well, it's no, it hasn't, because nobody official has actually set a release date, so it cannot be pushed back. The only way that it can actually be pushed back, or actually classify it as being delayed or pushed back, is if an official distributor actually announced the date, and then all of a sudden, a week or a month later, they said, no, actually, that's not going to work out for us at all. Oh, we got to move this thing, to this day or that date. No, actually, it's not going to come out on the date that we originally said. Then you can classify it as being pushed back or delayed. But until that happens, everybody who is saying oh, the film has been delayed, oh, the film has been pushed back, because literally every other week, Google starts, changing the release date. Well, the official distributors have not actually set the release dates yet, and only they can set the release dates. Google is not an official source here, and they can, just because, Google changes the date every, 5 seconds, that doesn't mean that the date has been pushed back. That doesn't mean that it's been delayed at all, because anybody can literally go onto that thing and start changing the date. So for all we know, this is a troll. This is a, some, random person in their basement, changing that release date. I mean, even I could go on there and change the date. I mean, I've changed several things, not with After We Collided, but with other things oh, you got this information wrong, or you got that information wrong. So, I can actually go on Google and actually change, some stuff. I've actually done it in the past, because I was oh, well, you got that wrong, or, you said that wrong. And it was yeah, so I can actually do that. But the reason why I kind of wanted to make this video talking about this misinformation that's kind of been going around the fandom is because the more that people start saying, oh, the film's been delayed, oh, the film has been pushed back, that starts to really get close, or to really, start to, run the risk of setting off, some of the more passionate people in the fandom, and some of the more people who do bully and abuse and, disrespect Anna Todd, Roger Cumble, and Jennifer Gibgot, and, start really going after them, because, oh, why do you keep pushing back the release date? Why do you keep delaying the film? Why? We just want the film now. We want the film. Fuck you, we want the film. And it's I don't want to see that, because people are spreading misinformation who might not know what they're talking about. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this video kind of saying that unless an official distributor actually announces the date, don't believe anything. The only thing that we can officially believe right now is Teamfinity, because they are actually an official distributor for South Africa, because they are actually a South African distributor, and they are the only ones who has officially said, oh, by the way, we now have a release month, which is September, but they have not given us an official day yet. So yes, please check your sources, please educate yourself. It's only a Google, search away, or it's like only like a Facebook search away. Please check your sources. Please consider the source where it's coming from. And please understand that until an official distributor actually announces the date, if Google keeps changing the date, that don't believe that, all right? Like, whatever Google says, do not believe it until an official distributor actually says this film is coming out on this date. And only when a official distributor actually announces a date, only then can it be classified as, being delayed or being pushed back or even moved up. If that date gets changed, only then can that actually be classified as that, and not before then. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So every day I'll be doing daily uploads of the after series of the read-throughs, where I literally go through different books and read to you guys page by page, chapter by chapter. All 7 books of the After series by Anna Todd, and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and Gabriel's Inferno by Sylvain Renard are now on the channel to their completion. I'm working on Gabriel's Rapture right now. I'm going to be doing the Gabriel series by Sylvain Renard, and these will be daily uploads barring any types of personal illnesses or issues. Now that we have the official green light of the After We Collided movie, I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on that, so keep looking forward to that. You guys are going to be so updated that you'll be begging me to stop the updates. And those updates are also going to cover After We Fell and After We're Happy. So once we get the green light on those 2 films, I'll also be bringing you guys constant updates on those as well. Every other day, I'll be doing different topics that come up in the After fandom. So if there's a topic out there that you guys want to see me talk about, go ahead and either leave it down in the comments, or you can find me on either Twitter, email, or my Facebook. All the relevant information is on the About section of the channel. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to grow to the heights that it has without you guys. And so for that, I am eternally grateful. You know, and I know there are plenty of After fans, old and new, who have no idea, absolutely zero, zilch, nada, none, like zero idea that all this awesomeness actually exists. So keep sharing the channel. Keep spreading the word of Charles's movie channel, because this will easily be one of the best After series channels that you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the After series channel. I'll see you later, After fans, After nators. Take care, y'all. Love you.